It's like 2 in the morning and I couldn't sleep. I was on a meeting with my kids' social security workers, and well, the good thing is, like, now we see that you were right. Now we see what you were talking about. Now we see, like, what you meant, what you have been trying to show us. And I was like, yeah, finally, a glimpse of hope. But no. Now they're gonna drag up my children from my parents. And I know that's not a good place for them to be. But I suggested that we could go to an HVB house. It's for like moms and kids. I have looked one up and I suggested it to them like way back without any response. And this time when I brought it up, they were like, maybe you can look at that, but first we're gonna look at a different home for them to be in. So my kid's gonna be with people they don't know, and they still don't understand why they're not with me. The government is kidnapping my children. And I'm not going to take this anymore. I'm not. My kids have the right to their family, just as any other kids. And now that they can see that the things I told them long ago were true, they have nothing that says that they can take my kids or keep them from me anymore. And still, they won't let me go to that secure place for moms and children. The government has too much power and they don't correct their errors. This is not okay. We as a people have to rise up. We have to get a backbone. A lot of people forgot that things like these are worth fighting for. They're cowards. They don't know what's right or wrong anymore. Crimes are being done in Sweden and people just look the other way. Because it's inconvenient for them to intervene. It's convenient for them to not speak up. It's convenient for them just to hide in the shadows. This is not okay anymore. Our government is more or less keeping kids and blackmailing the parents. They're kidnapping the kids from the parents without any rights, without any proof. This has to end. Sweden is not following the laws for human rights. Sweden is not following the rights of kids and children. I'm so frustrated, to be upfront, with how these social security workers don't have to follow any rules or laws. They can do whatever they want. And when they do wrong, everyone can do wrong. I'm not without fault at any... But when I do wrong things, I try to see what I did wrong and correct them. They don't. And they have no obligation to do what's right, it seems. The right thing in my case would be letting my kids and me go to this home, and there they can see for themselves that everything I was telling them about like 8 months ago, 6 months ago, up to some weeks ago, actually are true. The rest of it. I given proof after proof after proof, screenshots. People have written to them. But still, they think they have the right to take away my children and put them with strangers, or even worse, a home for children with a lot of other kids and people that isn't even kids. My kids have the right for security, the right for family, a right to know that they matter.